Hi, it's Vicky Vice, and welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. I'm so excited to be starting a YouTube. It's something I really wanted to do for a long time, and a lot of people told me I should do it just because I like doing makeup, and I like posting makeup looks online, but I haven't really done that a lot, so I might start doing that a little bit more. So I'm so excited to be starting this, and let's get into the video. So starting out, I decided to already do my makeup. I already did a full face foundation, contour thing, and then I did my brows off camera, and then I did my eye makeup off camera. So basically the only thing I'll be showing you in this tutorial is how to do your eyeliner, how to highlight your inner corner, how to basically bolden your eyes by using a little bit of kohl in your waterline and using a little bit of shadow under your waterline just to kind of deepen it a little bit. Okay, so to start a winged eyeliner look, what you're first gonna need is some eyeliner. I use the e.l.f. liquid liner, just the basic one. It was only like $2 at Target, so I figured why not? It doesn't really matter. But I would say that if you're a beginner, I'd probably use something more like a gel liner. The reason I'm saying that is because it has a lot more control than your basic liquid liner. Something you really don't want to do if you're trying to do wing liners using a pencil liner. Not all liners are created equal. Maybe you could get away with it if you were using something like a MAC kohl pencil. But if not, then you're probably going to want to stick to a liquid eyeliner. And then the second thing I have is a hand mirror. I just use my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette because, I don't know, it's easy to hold and it's nice and big so I can have a good view of my face. So the first thing you want to do is grab your liquid liner, just any kind of liner. Again, if you wanted to use something that had a little bit more control, you might want to use a gel pot and an angled brush. So just taking the regular eyeliner, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right here, right in the outer corner of your eye, and I'm going to start right there and bring it out in short but intent motions. Now when you're starting to reach kind of the end, you want to lighten up your brush strokes but still be intent with them. And if you messed up a little, that's fine. You can always go in and clean it up a little bit. So as you can see, it's there. It's not the pointiest, but when you add the other line, it'll kind of make an illusion of it being a little bit pointier, just in case you're not perfect. We're not perfect here. Nobody's perfect. So if you mess up a little bit, that's fine. If someone really notices, then it's not that big of a deal. Like, why are they in your face in the first place? So I'm just gonna take this liner and just working that down. To work that down at an angle, and you don't have to fill it in just yet. I usually don't. I kind of like to wait until I've done my line in the inner corner and middle. So if there's something I need to fix, I can just fill it in before I do my whole eyeliner. So with that being said, I'm going to take my brush again. Just dipped it back into the bottle. So I'm going to take my brush again, and I'm going to start right in the inner corner. And I'm going to work that out. It's just taking small and intent motions. I'm going to do that. My brush got stuck. It's just taking that liner. And at the corner, you're gonna see that it's gonna connect a little bit. Just take a little bit of that liner and smooth that line out. So hopefully you can see that. I took the liner and I worked it all the way on the outside and I connected those lines so it made kind of like a swooping motion. And then finally, for the last step of this, I'm gonna take my liner again. I'm gonna fill it in. Getting really nice and close to your lash line. So there's my wing. So what I'm gonna do now is probably clean it up a little bit. If you can see in the top corner, it's a little bit, I wouldn't say it's rounded or anything like that, but I would say that I want to fix it a little bit because it's not as nice and cut, like clean cut as I like it. So just taking that liner, cleaning it up a bit like that. Okay, so there's that. I'm already starting to feel a little bit better. I'm starting to feel a little bit more in my element makeup wise. So I'm gonna go out on this side. So now we have 2 wings. That is that. So next I'm gonna be going in, I'm gonna be taking my kohl liner pencil. This one is from Wet n Wild. It's just the regular black kohl pencil. And I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do my bottom liner, and I'm only gonna do that about 2/3 of the way in because I like using a shadow to kind of like highlight on the inside. So I'm gonna take that and just work it and kind of connect it a little bit in the waterline. I don't normally tightline my eyes, so I just like to kind of connect it a little bit over in the corner here. And as you see, I stopped about 2/3 of the way in. So then I'm gonna take it on the other side. So as you can see, I filled that in the bottom lash line. I think it looks pretty good. So next I'm going to be taking it's an angled brush. I don't know where I got it, I don't really remember. But if you can see, it's kind of like angled in a way, and then it has kind of like a crescent shape on the bottom, and I like that a lot because it tapers under your eye. So I'm gonna take the shade Punk from the GWEN Stefani palette because that's what I use for my crease color. So I like to usually blend out what I use in my crease on the bottom line. So I'm just dipping into that. And I'm tapping off the excess on my mirror. And I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna just smoke it out. I'm gonna sponge it out on the other side. So I'm gonna take the Morphe 35F palette and I'm gonna dip into these 2 shades. I like a nice bright highlight right in my inner corner, just because I think it looks a little bit nicer to have like a sultry look on one side and then kind of have like a brightening, just, I don't know, glow about your eye, to kind of make it look less dead. Not to say that your eyes look dead when you do a smoky look, but it definitely lightens them up and livens them up. So I'm just going to be dipping into that and tapping it off on my mirror and working that right in there, making sure not to put too much, but put just enough. Put that right in there. So I'm actually gonna be flipping my brush and going into this shade right here in the Morphe 35F palette. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of like a bronzy, coppery look. So I'm gonna dip into that, tap off the excess. And I tap off the excess just to make sure that I don't have any unnecessary fallout, because that can be something that brings your whole makeup look down. Putting it right there, and it kind of deepens it a little bit. It gives a lot more texture to the makeup look, I find. So next I'm going to take my CoverGirl Supersizer Fibers mascara, and this color is in black brown. So I'm gonna take that, and something I kind of do to thicken up my eyelashes, because I have very, very thin eyelashes, is I like to go down a little bit. So like brush my lashes down, and then I like to dip it in again, and then I like to just bring it up and kind of wiggle your brush back and forth just as you're doing that to coat and separate all of your lashes. I know I make an insane face when I'm doing that, but it's fine. You know what? It's fine. So I'm just gonna set my face and then I'm done. It's very wet. So here is the completed look. I actually really like it. So if you like this video, I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe. That would really mean a lot to me. I'm just getting started, so I'd really like to have a lot of support. I love makeup and I like being able to share makeup with other people. So if you know somebody that would like it, make sure to send that video right on to them. And that's about it. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it, and see you later.